Hi Luke, welcome to Lokrum.
Hey Sandy.
Hello, and welcome everyone to the 26th episode of the Pear Tree podcast. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure because I've had a break. It just threw me off. It's been good, but we're back.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. It was nice to have a break as well. It's really good, but yeah, it's good to be back. 2 weeks feels like way longer than 2 weeks.
It does. And I apologise, but I can't change the weather.
Oh, I think it's
time travelling. It's just
nice.
reflecting real life at the minute. It's like the end of May and it is still miserable. So, although I can see some blue sky peeking through behind me.
Yeah. I love an excuse to wear my green dotted raincoat, so I don't mind too much.
Oh, I meant to change. Or even get an umbrella.
Oh, you've got time. You can get an umbrella. Have you got one on you?
No, but I've got a design. I've got a few designs actually.
Oh, cool. Oh, I've wondered about that. Do you just
but
pop
not
out
like it's not as easy as it used to be. So I was doing this
like a present.
Oh no. Yeah. So if I face it backwards it looks like I'm a present. Ta-da!
That's cool. That'll help. I do like the fact that if you have an emergency clothing situation, you can get a pro design and pop on a hat. Oh, that's better.
Yep.
The classic Sandy rain outfit.
I know.
Dressed as a frog.
I love it.
Oh,
got my lunch.
Look at that. This is a new addition since the last time I saw this outfit, but you've got Toby's little wellies to go with your green frog outfit.
Yep, you sent me them because it was before I got my Amiibo cards, so you sent me these. I think this was one of the first things because I think you'd posted a picture of you in the outfit. I was like, I need those.
Those wellies
because usually there's not wellies that really match that, and I've been wearing slippers, which is not really weather appropriate. It doesn't match the rest of my waterproof outfit, so it was about time I changed it.
Yeah, it's a good choice. I like it. It's one of the only shoes I'll wear as well. Those little wellies. I did think about wearing them today, but cool. Well, what a treat to be back in Lokrum. I bet you've got like 10 new villagers since I was last here 2 weeks ago.
I haven't. I've got a new villager.
Just one?
And I have just one, but I've got one in the campsite now. I think I mentioned it. That's why I'm stuck in. I'm on Tuesday just now because I really want them to stay, but they've been a wee bit stubborn.
So you spent like 2 days trying to convince them to stay?
No, just today. Well, it was just late last night. I time travelled back because you had a wee nosy, but I've been terraforming a large area and moving a lot of houses and buildings, so I moved back so I could time travel forward to get them done a wee bit quicker because I'm going to have to move like all 4 houses twice and Nooks, the tailors and the museum.
Oh, a big project then.
Yeah. I haven't been able to really play for the last 4 weeks, so this is my first week, so I've got big changes happening.
Cool. I look forward to hearing all about them.
Yeah, but you've not met my new villager.
No, who's your new villager?
Oh, so I think I don't know if you've seen. It's an advert. It's Annalisa.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was Annalise when I've met her before, but it's Annalisa.
Yeah, there is a villager called Annalise as well, right?
I don't know if I thought that was Annalise.
There is an Annalise and an Annalisa.
Right, okay. So
your aardvark is Annalisa.
Yeah, so she did she appear?
Oh, is she a void villager?
Oh, I think she might be a void villager. No, she's not. What happened was Tex had asked to leave, and then I missed. It was actually, I think it was the last time we recorded. Or maybe it wasn't that long ago. And Tex had asked to leave, and then I time travelled, but he was still there, but he was still on, like, he was leaving the island, so I got a campsite visitor, and they just chose Tex first, so I wasn't going to argue with them. So she came from the campsite.
Is she all moved in and settled now?
Yes, she's been out and about. She was actually in May's, you mentioned them in May's jumpers, so they're back in our friend's Abel's design.
Oh, the cute Argyle design, yeah.
I was thinking it should need more summery ones, but no, it's the weather's actually not been that summery.
No. So who's your campsite villager today?
Oh, well, it's actually a joke. It's Sheldon.
Oh, cool.
So
he's great.
He is probably he's probably more like a autumnal villager.
Yeah, he's got the mushroom house, hasn't he?
You recreated that. I liked it.
Yeah.
No, but he looks cool.
Are you going to try and invite him then?
Yeah, I've had a few games with him. No, I've had quite a few games with him, but I've only ever won once, and then he chose Blair.
No, you're not ready to let go of her yet.
No, I've not got her photo, and I've just kind of just threw her house in the middle.
I had Jakey come and visit yesterday, I think it was.
Did you invite him?
Yeah, cool. Well, straight away he was like,
great.
I should move here. And I said, yeah, come on, move here. But then he asked to replace Lolly. So I said no. And then later on in the day, I'd save and quit to play something else. And then I came back on and he asked to play the game. And I thought, I'll give it one more go and just see. And I picked diamonds first time. And I was really chuffed that I got it right. But then he asked if Lolly could move it again. And I was like, no way, mate. So he's not coming. But I did try.
Well, that's all you can ask for.
I had someone else as well, like just after we did the last episode, but I can't remember who it was now. And I didn't take a picture of them for some reason. So, but I think again, I tried to invite them, but didn't happen. But there have been some changes because a couple of people asked to leave normally, and I picked up new friends from other friends' islands, which was really cool. So our dear old Grumpy Butch was the first one to ask to leave.
Oh.
And Toby asked to leave as well.
Toby? Oh, I didn't know about that. Maybe I didn't.
No, we haven't played much together, have we?
No.
I don't think I told you about Toby, but I was very lucky enough. I was very lucky to have the timings match up with a couple of friends who were stamping amiibos. So I got the lovely Apple from Rosefield.
Oh, lovely.
And she moved into Butch's house, so she was basically living like by the bins behind Nooks for the first night that she was here. But I moved to her house as soon as I could, and she's got a little spot up by Isabel's. She just needs a nice garden making. And then Megan moved in, and she's been on Bombay and Deerfield. So I've known Megan on a couple of different islands. And she's moved into
nice.
Toby's house. Yeah, it's really nice. Have you met Megan?
I think I have.
She's just so cute. She has the best facial expressions. We were just sat watching her for ages, going through all these different cute little facial expressions. She's got like the lopsided smile,
Yeah, oh, I like them.
but she's got a really cute little shocked face as well. And she's got the most lovely kind of happy, warm expression. And Apple's great as well, but I already knew Apple because I met Apple a lot of times before. It's nice to have some new villagers. I need to do their gardens though, because they both don't really have much going on at the moment.
What about your arcade? Has that been complete yet?
Pretty much, yeah. I think it's just down to finishing touches now. I finished the. I got rid of the creepy bears for you, all of them, even the one that I forgot and you stumbled upon. I finished the New Horizons World Championship Cup room. That looks really cool. I put the Dance Dance Revolution pads in the main room, so there's no like kind of entrance lobby anymore. You just go straight into games.
Nice.
And a friend of ours found this amazing custom design on Twitter and shared it with us, and it was for customizing record boxes.
Oh yeah,
Did you see me share this?
Yeah, they are so good.
Isn't it really cool? So there's a person on Twitter called Rosie_SJ, and I'll share their creator code in the show notes. They made gachapon machines, which are like those machines where you get the random little balls of like the little characters in a little plastic ball. And there were some really cool ones. There was a Pikachu one, there's a Hello Kitty one, there's an Isabelle one, there's a Snorlax, and then there's a couple more of the Sanrio ones as well. And they look great on these record boxes, and you have to check them out. They look amazing. So I've put them in with the gumball machines as well, and the Dance Dance Revolution pad. So I really love that first room. There's still a few finishing touches to do, and I'm not really very happy with the pinball table room. It's a bit.
Remind me what's in there. Is it just pinball machines?
And yeah, it's kind of dull. I've been lacking a little bit of inspiration to finish it off, to be honest. Just those finishing touches are eluding me a little bit. I think I want to. It's pretty much there. It's pretty much finished. It's just a few tweaks. And I did a little ice cream stand out the front and put the little springy ride-ons and the little teacup ride out the front. So it's looking pretty cool and festive.
I was wondering what you wanted the ice creams for.
Yeah, thanks for sending them over. I was hoping that
the freezer was for ice cream.
Yeah.
And not anything else.
No, just for ice creams. I was really hoping that you could customize it like you can with the fridge. You know, you can put stickers on the fridges.
Yep.
I thought that you'd be able to do that with the
freezer.
The freezer, but I mean, it's only tucked away behind a stall. It looks fine. Be on to my next project soon.
Is that a new house?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to give all of the villagers' houses a makeover. I feel like I want to give them all either their own little unique gardens or just try and do another neighbourhood, because it's been ages since I've had a nice neighbourhood. Like the first few months of the game. But I just feel bad that people like Poppy and Biscuit and Sherry, they've been living there for months without any changes to their little bit at all.
Yeah.
Plus, decorating outside is so much easier than decorating inside, especially if you're using a another character, because having to swap between characters and ordering all the stuff is really annoying.
For the furniture, yeah.
Yeah, because Arcade doesn't have Nook Link shopping app, so you have to always go to resident services to order, and also doesn't have like all the variations of everything until they've picked them up. So it's a little bit frustrating doing swapping around all the time. I remember when we did our last episode, we talked about Cherry and making her a flower garden.
Yeah.
And I did that, and it was really nice. But now I kind of look at it and think, that's not enough. She's got quite a big space as well, and she seems to like it. And I was really happy with it. But I kind of think maybe I want to do something more elaborate for all of the villagers' houses.
It was her interest was flowers, wasn't it? That's why you made her a flower garden. Yeah. But she's still quite cool and independent, so why don't you just like build her like a wee workshop, but then have all the flower like furniture DIYs built around it?
Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, or it could be like a sort of potting shed with like watering cans and a little DIY table and some materials, and so it's useful as well on the island. And then some like gardening bits and pieces. Yeah,
because her house is quite central anyway, isn't it? Well, it's like down where you would be.
Oh, that's a really nice idea.
You've moved to the shops.
Yeah, I like it. She had a birthday, didn't she? A couple of days after we recorded last week's episode. Not last week's, last episode.
Yeah.
She had a nice time on her birthday. I gave her the carnations, and she really liked them. And she gave me her photo like a week later or something.
Oh, nice.
We had a nice time at her party. I think Poppy came over for a visit. And she had some visitors from other islands as well, which was nice. And we had Biscuit's birthday as well.
Yeah, but I managed to make biscuits. Couldn't make sherries, but I could make biscuits. Did he have a good party?
Biscuit had a lovely day. He smushed his face in the cake. He got some donuts. And he got to party with Butch and with Whitney as well later in the day. So that was really cool. And with us. And other friends came and visited him as well, so it was great. Any birthdays on yours?
No, I've not got any birthdays. I don't know if there's any. I don't even think there's any coming up. I think there's one later in June.
Well, there's one coming up on Rayalby this weekend.
Oh, whose birthday is it?
It's mine.
Oh, so all right. Okay. No, we'll just talk about that as well. Yeah. Who's your birthday twin?
Oh, I did know last year, but I don't know. Can't remember. I'll have to find the calendar.
I had the calendar.
Oh my goodness!
You posted.
There's 2 people whose birthday it is on that day.
Who's 2? Who's that?
The lovely little Jock Hamlet.
Ah.
He is really cool. And Tom Nook. Can't believe I forgot that.
Wow. Tom Nook.
How about that?
You share a birthday with a celebrity.
I'm pretty sure that he's going to be working all the way through it all, and he's not even going to mention it.
Oh, see, I think they should, because they do it for the villagers. They should do it, especially do it for Isabel and Tom.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Even if they're like sitting there wearing like a birthday hat.
Yeah.
So at least we think that they have celebrated it with someone. Might not be us, but they're still celebrating their birthday.
Imagine if you could give them a gift.
Oh, that would be nice.
They didn't have to, maybe they didn't make a big thing of it and still went to work, but you could just go and give them a gift. I did go and check in on Isabel when it was her birthday. She made no acknowledgement of it at all.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, so my birthday is going to be the day that this airs. So you should come over and we should watch KK. And we should invite all our friends over.
Definitely.
Like, it's kind of a shame that you can't have a party in the house like the villagers do, with the villagers there as well. But,
yeah.
Like, and people from off island, if you know what I mean. Like, you just get to do the thing in the morning. But I'm looking forward to it. The Animal Crossing birthdays are really cute. My second one.
Oh wow, yep, because it's over a year now.
So me, Shari and Biscuit have all had 2 birthdays on Realby. Will have had come the weekend. So I'm really interested in your plans for the back of your island. It looks like, I mean, I only had a quick look around just as we were sitting down to record, but it looks like you've done loads of terraforming. There's loads of trees, new cliffs. And you mentioned that you were planning on a lot of moves as well. So what's the idea?
I was just, do you know what it is? I've always built done things to my island for convenience for me as well, because if I've done some terraforming and I don't like it, if it's blocking my way to the shop or the airport, I'll need to change it. So the shop was just too far away from where my house is just now, and I wanted to move it closer.
Right.
But there's houses in the way. So I'm going to move the back, little neighbourhood just over in front of where the museum is. So I'm going to move the museum as well. But I'm just going to add some different... I went to a dream the other night and they had lots of trees. The island was nice. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't all these cool things, but it was just really nice just to walk around it. And it was just not basic, but not overly done up. And it was just nice. So I want to add more trees to break things up.
I definitely think it's really important to have an island that's nice and easy to get around, because you could make your island look amazing in pictures, but if it's not fun to run from one end to the other or get to the shop, then it just ruins your enjoyment of playing it, right?
Yep, definitely.
So I definitely understand that.
But it's a big job and I need to move so many buildings. But I'll get there.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, you must be spending lots of bells moving all those buildings.
Yeah, I will be. I'll probably be, by the time I'm finished, I'll be back on the Turnip market.
I got a comment from Megan this week where she was like, "Your turnip escapades are the talk of the island." I was like, what? And she said, everybody's wondering if you know something that we don't. But evidently I don't, because I've done 4 weeks of turnips and I don't think I've made $1 million bells profit yet. So I don't think I know anything.
Well,
I don't.
Time travelling, I'll keep an eye out on the prices.
I've just been buying a pocketful each week and then, just trying to sell. I've made a profit every week so far, but not very much. I'm a bit worried I might make a loss this week because my prices seem to be going down and down and down. So I don't really
get a price somewhere. Do you never try on Nookazon or anywhere?
I don't really want to go. I'm happy going to friends' islands. It's really kind if people open up, but I don't really want to go onto Turnip websites.
Yeah.
I'm not that desperate for money yet. So
yeah. No, I'm just hoping Sheldon agrees quickly. Although I'm a bit worried who he's going to pick to go, because I think I've only got 2 that he can pick from.
Have you not been getting many photos?
No, I've only got, in the 2 weeks since we've last recorded, I think I've only got 1, and that has been Benji's, Benjamin's picture. Benji. So, and the other one I've got is Graham.
I've got one
and I'll
from
be sad
Czech.
to see him go.
Yeah.
Just because him and Barrowed, I think it was Barrowed and them getting into a wee argument or something, and I was sent with a gift to cheer them up.
Cute.
And I actually think it was, I can't remember what it was, but I think it was actually a decent gift as well, so I need to go check my photos and go back to see what it was. And I was quite surprised because I think it was Barrowed to Graham.
Oh, it's good to have those two together still. I like it.
Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't pick, but I'll time travel as much as I have to get him at home. Although Graham, I don't know if he's a popular choice.
Surely you must have Barrowed's photo by now.
No, I don't.
Really? Oh, he's holding out on you.
Definitely.
I got Cherries and Phoebe's as well.
And Phoebe's, what? They two are they two your most recent ones.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I feel
with the exception of Apple and Megan.
Two new ones. I feel guilty because I haven't done a thing for Phoebe's garden at all. She's living where Freckles was, and Freckles obviously had her little pop star stage karaoke thing out the front.
Oh yeah.
And Phoebe, I just don't know what she wants. So she's just got nothing. Apart from that, she's got the pipe and the mirror around the back of her house hidden, and the wardrobe. And I swear that Raymond is obsessed with looking in that mirror. Like I keep catching him, like with his head tilted on the side, just looking in the mirror, staring at himself.
Oh, that's funny.
He annoyed me a lot. I think I mentioned this to you before. He said that Shari's house smelled of pears, and it was he wasn't really that keen on going in there, and I was really upset with him. Poor Shari.
I think you were being a bit over dramatic. I think I said that to you before.
Yeah, yeah. He was also trying to teach Biscuit how to be cool, and Biscuit does not need any help knowing how to be cool. Thank you. And he also gave me a toilet, which I felt was some sort of like, I thought that was some sort of thinly veiled sort of criticism. But you did tell me to go easy on him, and that you thought he was like, he didn't mean anything by it. So I did give him the benefit of the doubt, and he gave me a nice compliment about my Dodo airline jacket I was wearing this week.
All right. So that's your best pals now?
So he says, yeah. It's going to take a while for me to forgive the comments about Shari. Oh, it stopped raining.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting changed here because... Oh, is that going to mess up your recording? No.
Yeah, that'll be great for continuity, thanks.
Do you want me to change back?
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Oh, no.
I kind of want to get up and get changed as well because I want to show off my Dodo Airlines outfit. I got so many compliments about it this week. I was walking around wearing the jacket and the hat.
Ah, nice.
Just like like the flight jacket, the weird kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Raymond and Apple were both like, that's amazing, you look great. And Lolly also said it looked great and gave me some like jeans to go with it. So I've been walking around all proud wearing my Dal outfit. That's what I would have worn today if it hadn't been raining when I came over.
No, I've been wearing my flower crowns. I've been on a mission. I think I said it the other week. I was looking for flower petals because I'm on a mission to complete all. I've got all the DIY flower DIY recipes, but I've not made them all yet. So I've just been trying to do that.
That's a cute one that you're wearing. It's a good outfit. I like it. purple
Yeah, so I was just...
mums.
Yeah, I think this is a chic mum crown. So I've just been matching my outfits to the... No, yeah, to the crown that I've been wearing.
Very stylish.
Yeah, and I've gave a couple away. And I've been putting them on the villagers' doors as well.
Oh, cool.
But one thing I'm not going to change is see the... You know, I've like kind of cut away all the land around the plaza to make my little things. I just love all the way the villagers reacting there. I've got so much pictures. I was really busy the other day in the plaza, and then even round it, see when they're just sitting on like the edge and as if they're just sitting by the water, it's just really cute.
Yeah, that's cool. Shari commented the other day, she was like, oh, it's such a nice day, I think I'm gonna grab a load of my pals and go and like just hang out in the plaza and catch some sun. I thought that was really cute. She did, I didn't see her there later doing that, but it is great.
Oh, because they do that.
Yeah, they do. It's cool. I like seeing them out there. Yeah, your whole entrance is looking really cool. When I arrived, I was really enjoying it. I think you've put a few more like flowers and finishing touches around now, so it just looks really neat.
Yeah. I know, I'm liking it. But it's just I've been spaced out in my house. You've not been to my house yet, but I've just built up cliffs around it. I was trying to do something, but I've just not got the space. I was going to see if you could build up the cliffs high enough that it would like completely cover your house, except for like a wee secret entrance or something.
Oh. Yeah, you'd need a lot of space for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just to get the width around it and to be able to put, because I think you could get up high enough. Aye. I might try it once I finish this. I don't know why, but I just thought I don't know. I think I just had the designer app, the island designer app up, and I was just bored.
Well, you could build up to the 4th level and then, or whatever it is, the highest one that you are not supposed to be able to put things on. But you could definitely, there's that glitch where you can build things up there, right? So
yes,
you
but
could...
they're stuck up there because you can't get back up to get it, so you can't you can't get rid of that terraform, is that right?
I think you have to do a little trick to get rid of it.
Back up.
Or use the cleanup service. I think the cleanup service will take away things that are up there. But you could hide, put trees or the hedge fencing up there. That would hide a bit, wouldn't it? That's interesting. I love the little secret passages and things. That doesn't make it as easy for you to get around your island, I guess.
No, but then I've actually not got any pipes out anymore. I've removed them all. So I could maybe just bring them back out and make use of them. But
I love my pipe. I need to hide it. The one near my house is just... I plonked it there. And I use it every day when I never run from my house to the airport anymore. But I think I need to make it a little bit more in keeping with the look of... My house is got a nice garden with all the trees and things. So it'd be nice to have a hidden pipe. I guess you just bury it, right?
Bury the pipe? Why?
So that it's hidden.
But then you would need to dig it up just to put it out so that you could use it, no?
No, I mean, place it, but a level down or
oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, like I did with my race, finishing my race. Yeah. Right, sorry, I thought you meant just bury the finish, the little leaf. Oh my God.
That would be a lot of work though, having to terraform. You'd have to terraform in from the side, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I might try that.
Yeah, but your house is on like the second level anyway, so if you're on the first level that wouldn't work. You need to have it like behind your house or something to hide it if you were going to bury it in the cliffs.
I might have a play around with that today. Sounds fun. Sounds like a small, manageable project rather than a big, completely renovate the whole island sort of project, which is kind of what I want to do. Have you done any museuming this week?
No, sorry, I've done it once. I actually meant to ask you. I've got questions about that.
The stamp rally's been going for the last week or so.
Yeah, so do they change like each day?
Yeah, it changes where the stamps are.
Ah, right, okay.
But you get the same prizes every day. So
because I was thinking, sorry, that first one I did, I was just a bit disappointed with the bug ones because they were all in like that first area and it didn't really get you to move around the bug area, like into the butterfly area.
Yeah, we had that yesterday. They were all in that first room. But the bug room is quite big, isn't it? The first bug room is the main kind of place. But yeah, they move around every day.
Yeah, because I was thinking like how nice, that's why I put the butterfly there, because I went in there anyway, because of how nice it is in there.
Oh, it's been such a lovely excuse to get in there. I haven't done it every day, but I've been in and done a few different rallies with a few different friends at a few different islands. So it's been such a pleasure to go and just spend time in that relaxing, beautifully designed museum.
Yeah, you're going to need to come in quickly after this in.
Have a look around yours.
Yeah.
Definitely. We went to Sammy's on Peridot last night and did the bug room. And Sammy's finished the bug Critterpedia. And I think there's 19 bugs that I saw in there that I've never seen before.
Wow.
Counted up in my Critterpedia that I'm missing 19. And there were some really cool ones in there that I didn't recognise. And it's been amazing doing the museum tour and the stamp rally. It's really inspired me to want to finish my bug collection and my fish collection and my deep sea diving collection and my art collection. All the collections. There's quite a lot to collect. But I did say last year that my second year of Animal Crossing was going to be dedicated to catching all the bugs and the fish.
Yeah.
Like I never wanted to rush because I still felt like I had loads of stuff to do back then. But
no, definitely.
We're 2 months into the second year and I've not caught very many new bugs or fish or anything. I got a frog the other day.
Oh, nice. We're going to need to do a bug and fish competition.
Yeah.
You know, you can get the stopwatch and it quite calculates them all, so we could just take our pick. It doesn't need to be like one theme. It could be catch whatever.
Oh, we could do what you mean? We could do it remotely.
Oh, I meant all get together and do it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a bit of encouragement. The thing is, I guess I could get my guidebook out. I just need to know what I'm looking for and where to find it and when.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I can't often tell by looking at the bugs whether it's one I've caught before or seen before.
Oh, right.
I would need to have a guide with me.
Well, that would mean like the competition would be better because you're just catching them all in quickly as well.
Yeah.
So if you don't need them all, you're still going through them quite quickly.
Even so, I guess it's a good way of collecting lots of specimens for Flick statues.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love them. I think I missed them last week as well, and I just couldn't be bothered trying to have them back to, because all the bugs are in my partner's character, so it's been a bit of a pain. But I'll need to get back on that.
Why does Flick need 3 bugs?
I don't want to know that.
Well, in New Leaf, it was obvious that Nat was eating all the bugs, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I always felt really guilty, like, taking them bugs. But Flick seems to have, like, a different, it seems to have, like, a real reverence for them. So maybe he's eating them, though. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's best not to ask.
Well, the models are usually bigger than the specimens that you've gave them, so maybe for some craft he's putting them together to make a bigger one.
Oh, they're not
actually eating them.
They're not being made out of actual bug parts, I hope.
I thought he was like what do you call it?
Taxidermist.
Yes. But obviously bugs are a bit different, especially a butterfly.
Yeah, I kind of hope not. I wish I'd never asked now.
Oh, why could that? I not just been like saying, no, he's just using them for models.
I was thinking that maybe you'd say like, oh, he's got a great big butterfly sanctuary where he rescues them all and puts them in there. And got dark quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
His statues are great, though. They're so good. I got the... You go.
No, sorry, I'm just laughing now because I'm thinking, no, I've just like got how many like real tarantulas bodies do I think I have around my island, and scorpions, and yeah.
I had a really lovely interaction with one of, I think it was Poppy. In fact, I think Poppy and Lolly have both said this to me recently, that they were out catching bugs and they caught a honeybee, and they were a bit worried that they ended up releasing her by some wildflowers because they were so like enamoured by her. It was a really sweet little insight into them. I got the honeybee statue from Flick the other day, which is really cool.
I love all the statues, most of them.
Oh, and there was another bug catching story. Apple told me that she had caught a horned dynastid. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but she'd caught one of them while it was fighting like another bug, and she said that she'd rescued it and she decided to name it Apple because then nobody would ever want to fight with it ever again because it was so adorable.
Oh.
That's cute.
I've never seen that dialogue before. I have seen a few different ones, but not that one. That's cute.
Oh, they're lovely. I'm going to look forward to going and saying hello to all your guys. It's been a while.
I know, it has been a while.
Say hello to Coco and Tabby, all the friends.
Coco was actually sick the other day. I was just about to say I've not seen her, but she was sick. That's why I've not seen her in.
Did you take her some medicine?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute when the other villagers say, oh, so-and-so's feeling sick.
Oh, yeah, aye, if you've missed them.
What would be really nice is if they were like, oh, can you take this medicine to them?
Oh, that would be
friendly,
nice instead of these. Instead of actually, just as I remembered, I've got the sleeved out apron on.
Yeah.
And there's another similar outfit, but it's the overalls, and I think I can't remember what villager it was, but they were passing them about anyway. They were gifting them.
I remember Butch had that on.
Butch, that's what it was, Butch.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in the dream the other day, I think, mate, that they had so good villagers, such good villagers. They had Dobby.
Cool.
And he had like the overalls like stashed in the back of his like house, thinking, I'm like, oh, that's probably been somebody else that's done that. Oh, but I forgot how cool he is, and
Yeah,
his
you love
house is
him.
cool. Yeah, so
You need to
I'll
be
be looking
careful
forward to
of getting
getting
him.
Oh, okay, so keep him.
Yeah. He could be one that you struggle to let go of.
Well, maybe I'll hold off.
It's tricky, isn't it? The more you get to know them, the harder it is to let them go. I never intended Lolly to be a permanent resident, but when Jakey was asking if he could replace her, I was like, yeah, you're joking, mate, right? Get on. Couldn't even imagine life without Lolly. And Poppy, same story. It's hard to let them go.
Yeah, well, so I'm losing somebody today, whether they like it or not.
All your guys been doing all right, though, have they, since we last spoke?
Yeah, I'm still waiting. As like I said, I've only had one picture, so I've been hiding them with gifts.
Force feeding them
And
fruit.
Yeah, well, actually, I accidentally gave Gonzo Bobby socks this morning.
Oh, that's not too bad, because he won't wear them, will he?
No, and he never gave me anything in the return, so
Oh.
obviously I
Oh, he
didn't think
hated
very
them.
much. Yeah, because they weren't wrapped or anything.
Oh, right. Sad.
They were just next to the present, and they've just been selected. So
Yeah, I usually keep wrapped gifts in my pockets, but then sometimes you go up to someone and you're like, here's a gift. And it opens up your pockets and you don't have anything. And it's just like, oh, what do you do in that situation? I hate to just say,
I
oh,
always
no.
just back out, and then just give them a present. So they're usually not too fussed about it. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it takes a point off or whatever.
They don't like it, though, do they?
Yeah, I think
If
some
you
of
just
them
like,
react
"Not really."
more dramatic. Yeah.
The other day I did it to Phoebe and then I was like, oh, just here's a bag of bells. She wasn't very impressed by that. I think she said,
Yeah.
I could use the bells, but I'm not accepting this from you.
But then you can gift her still. So you still
can,
gifted
yeah.
her, just
Yeah, you can.
she's been unappreciative, and then you're going to give her another present anyway. Although I think there was a trick, I don't know if it still works, where you would wrap like a bag of bells and give it to them, but then they would give you it back. But because you had wrapped it, that like adds a point on,
Yeah.
and you can keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that still happens, but maybe I'll try that, because they're not been gifting me much photos.
Well, I brought you some nice fresh Ray Alby pears, so you can hand them out and see how that goes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, actually, that gift I've left you, I got that off of Benji.
Oh, really?
He's been sending me.
The Rockhead statue?
Yeah, the Rockhead
That's
statue.
amazing.
So he
thanks,
gave
Benji
me that. I
and
think he
Sandi.
gave me it yesterday, like morning, and then or evening. No, the day before, and then the day after I got his photo off him as well, which was nice.
That's really cool.
Because I think Graham had sent me a Rockhead statue the week previous, or a couple of days previous, and it was a fake one. That's the fake one that you noticed on display.
I've
He'd
got
sent
two
me a
more
fake
fake
one.
ones in storage if you need them for any decorating.
No, I've got one in storage. Yeah.
4 Rockheads for decoration. You're welcome.
I had one in storage, and I think I'll be good for Rockheads for a while. And the thing is, I couldn't get one for ages, even fake ones, and now I'm just...
That's great. That takes me down to one more piece for my museum, as for my art gallery, which is great. And I haven't seen Red for a while.
Oh, I was going to say I might have her, but I don't have LaBelle today.
I feel so sorry for her because every time she visits my island, I just ignore her. And I feel really bad because when you go near her, she has the cutest, her whole face lights up and she has this really lovely smile, and she's got a little notepad and pen, and I'm just like running past her for the 25th time today.
Oh, I usually just do it out of boat, like just to do, like just to change up the outfit that I've got.
I'm normally like on a, got some mission in mind. But I do feel bad.
So what are your plans for the coming week?
I guess I'd like to at least do a nice little flower arrangement or a little garden arrangement for Megan, Apple and Phoebe. So even if I don't manage to come up with any sort of long-term plans for their houses, it'd be nice to give them a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I won't be too ambitious and I'll just say that. How about you? Are you going to be, you've got ambitious plans for this week, I guess?
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do. Whether that happens in a week or not, we'll see. But I have got more time. Not as much as I'd like, but I do have more time to play the next couple of weeks, so we'll see. But I'm excited because I think I didn't plan on this, but I just had inspiration. Let's see.
Well, that's fun though. Just go with it. Well, if there's any materials you need, just ask. Be happy to send them over.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, it's been really fun, good fun catching up. I missed doing this the last couple of weeks, even though it's nice to have a holiday.
Yeah, thanks for visiting.
Yeah, it's been cool catching up. And thanks to everyone who's joined us for this chat. Well, if anybody wants to keep on chatting Animal Crossing, don't forget we've got our Discord with loads of lovely people where we just chat about this stuff like all week, all day, all week long. You can leave us a comment on YouTube or and on our socials as well. And I guess we'll hang out in the week, hopefully, Sandy.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Bye, Luke. Bye, everyone.
Bye.